What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about the OMNI laser, UV laser. We're going to engrave some glass, and I have some cool jigs I'm going to show you for this laser or any other com marker laser. If you're new to the channel, my name is Matt. I run a laser engraving and embroidering business out of my garage. Been doing it since I started it in 2015. And I went on my own in 2018. And I've been on my own ever since. And it has been awesome. Ups and downs. There's some parts where I didn't like. But overall, it's been awesome. It's been great. So let's get into it. Let's take a look at this laser and see what we can do. So to make myself very clear, I use this laser basically primary glass. I do a bunch of tumblers and pint glasses. What I mean by tumblers is there's a, or not a pint, there's a glass that's like a tumbler, and they call it a tumbler, and it's just straight. It's like this wide, but it's just a straight cylinder. So I also do mason jars. And I know a lot of people are struggling with glass. I get the comments from the last video, and it's glass pretty easy. So I'm going to show you my settings. These are my settings for the pint. And this works very well for the pints. Now, it's not as fast, but I want it to be very precise. I want it to be the same every time. So what I like to do is use the wobble, and you can tell you get a lot better, crisper look. So what I mean by is if you have a glass in there like this, in the chuck rotary, I use the chuck rotary. If you have a glass in there like this and it's rotating, not a single glass is the same. They can't make glass the same. They will try, it'll be close, but there's going to be divots, there's going to be highs, there's going to be lows. So it's turning, you're going to get that. Now, if you've been running a UV laser for a while, you know any little adjustment like that, it won't engrave. You'll actually engrave the inside of the glass, or you'll be really faded on the top, or even the middle. So by using the wobble, I found, and doing the hatch, you don't miss a beat. So even if it did get the inside a little bit, it comes back the second time and it's perfect. So try that. That really helps a lot. I use it for all the glass, flat glass and round wine glasses. That's a huge one. The stemless wine glasses are probably one of the hardest ones because you have such a little area before the curvature, and you have the curvature as it's rolling this way but also this way, so it helps a lot. That wobble will save you. So the other thing we got is jigs. So if you're doing a pint glass, and let's say you're going to run the number or a letter or names this way, that's where this jig comes into play. And it works out slick. All these jigs I got here, I got one for a baseball. I've got them for business cards. I got them for golf tees, keychains, dog tags, bottle openers. These are the credit card ones. They're amazing. I sell a bunch of these, the black ones. And patches even. And the one thing I'm going to use the most, business cards. And have you ever seen these wallets? They're pretty slick. This wallet is a little clip, money clip, and then you can put money in your cards on the side, basically your credit cards, and then you got a little piece over here you can take out. These are slick. I'm going to put my logo on here, and I'm going to carry it around. The one jig I'm going to probably use the most is, well, two, is going to be this one, because I can use it for the pints on the com marker CO2 that I have, and then also you can use it for water bottles, tumblers, you name it. And the other one would be this one. Now this one is neat. So you have these clips, and they clip on, and they slide. So you have all 4 on there, and these can be stationary, but you can slide this around, and you can pick a spot where it's in the center, and then you can put your other jigs in there. So like, you can have this, once you find its center, you can leave it in there. And now let's say I have a baseball I'm gonna engrave. You throw that in there, you're good to go. Let's say some leather patches. Put that in there, good to go. So let's demonstrate this. I have a 1-inch drawing by 1 inch basically. And we're gonna do it in here on this glass. I'm gonna show you how far it'll actually go. It won't go the whole way. So we're gonna turn on the air, grab my glasses. Let's run this. So make sure it's focused. You always want to make sure it's focused. That's the key. Find the focus, and then to do that curvature, I'm going to go down just a little bit. Alright, so I messed up. I was in my leather settings first, but it worked. So let's go, that was 1 inch, so let's try 2 inch, or no, we'll go 1.5 inches. So you can see, I think I don't have to use hatch or speed it up because that's pretty deep, but I use hatch when I do the rotary with this. So it's missing a line right there and a little bit on his face. So 1.5 inches is about as far as you want to go, and you want to focus into it. But I would say that's pretty nice. I mean, turned out good. Well, there you have it, the glass. So I have the settings up on the screen I put up there earlier. This is 1.5 inches. So you know, on a pint glass you can go 1.5 inches wide before you just start to lose the corners. And honestly, if I'd have focused down a little bit, you would have been just fine. Once it does, like once it hits the glass and touches it that little bit, when you focus in, it doesn't matter anymore. This one went a little deep, so I changed the settings to help you guys so it's not as deep, because you don't need it that deep. Honestly, I don't use hatch when I'm doing glass, other than when it's in the rotary chuck. So I'll have a description, a link in the description for the rotary chuck and for this jig system. One other thing I want to talk to you guys about is I run these. So these are business cards. They're the really flimsy ones. I have a company that likes this blue. For some reason, when I put it in the fiber, I don't approve of it, because I can't get a good engraving on it, and it tends to warp where I want it, and then the lines it's a very, very hard logo. So I do it in the UV because it's cool and it doesn't heat it up and it doesn't warp. So all of my blue ones I run in this also. But other than that, it is glass. I use this for glass, and I shouldn't say that. I can't show you the numbers and stuff on here, but this is 3D printed. This was sent to me by a company, and I do some work for them. This is also what I do, and I market. So there's plenty of stuff to do with the UV laser, and you can use it for almost anything. I haven't done tumblers in it yet, which I will. I also, let me know if you want me to make a video for doing pints or anything cylinder, wine glasses and such with the 3D chuck, and I'll put those settings and walk you guys through that, and I'll make another video. So I hope this helped you guys, and I hope you're making some money. God dang it, there's a lot of work out there. You have to want it. And if you're not getting work, it's because you're not going out there to get it. So get your butt up and go out there and get some work. It's easy. It's out there. People are just coming in like crazy. I'm going to show you an example. I had a company. I'm going to go like this. So I had a company that wanted a bunch of these. They're business card holders. Their logo's on the front and on the back. And they wanted 100 of them. That says a lot. They trust you. I mean, there's anything. You can do anything out there. Don't set your minds to one thing and think you only can do pint glasses or you only can do business cards. Dude, there's so much work out there. Get your butt out there and get it. I am crushing it. And I'm hitting my goal this year. Look at this. These things, first time they're off in a long time. And that's only because I had to make this video. And that's fine. I like doing the videos. I like being back in the swing of things. There's going to be a little bit of difference in the videos coming up to make it easier on me and faster, and then I can keep many videos going out. They're going to be more daily life. So we'll see how that goes and see if you guys like it. I guess I'll know by the clicks and such. And I'm just going to set up the camera and move around the shop throughout one of my days and go from there. But I also have, I don't know if that'll be the next video. The one video I really want to do is I have something over here that I want to show you. But not today. So glad you guys see me again. Bye.